What inspired myself and Jay Cameron to write this book, basically it's regarding the pandemic of 2020. During the height of the pandemic, we really didn't have an intention on writing the book. We were writing daily notes just to personally get through each day. We were in quarantine. We were locked in apartments in New York City. The city was closed down. Everyone was watching hospitals and clinics and just trying to stay safe. And so we wrote daily notes, which turns out to be about 75 notes over 100 days of quarantine. And so that's what just trying to live, trying to get through the pandemic, to get through being in quarantine. That is what inspired us to write Grateful as Ever Daily Quarantine Notes. Why did we decide to publish? We really didn't have an intention to publish when we first started writing the notes. Like I stated, it was just a matter of just getting through each day, through such a scary time. And so after the notes were done and months after we had completed 75 notes over 100 days, I had the idea to publish the notes into something that was tangible in book form, so we can have, this is an historic time in our country and globally actually as well. And so just wanted to have something to memorialize the time and the notes that were created by us. So in deciding to publish, it just came up as an idea to have something tangible, and we can go back years later and say, this is what we produced, this is what we went through during coronavirus pandemic of 2020. What do I want readers to take away, purchasers and readers to take away from Grateful as Ever Daily Quarantine Notes? Just to be inspired, just to see that we made it through, the country pretty much made it through, and we're still going through, but we can get through it together, and that's exactly what we did, especially in New York City. Our levels, our caseload is down tremendously, around a little under 1% overall. There's some spikes in certain boroughs around the city, but basically just to know that, to take away that we can get through this time and similar times to come. Who knows? This was so unexpected, so very uncertain to everyone in the country and around the world. So just to take away, to be inspired, to remember the time, to continue to be safe and to take care of one another. So that's what I would like readers to take away from Grateful as Ever Daily Quarantine Notes. So what do I want readers and purchasers to look for next after Grateful as Ever Daily Quarantine Notes? Interesting enough, I myself was working on a book since 2017 that I'm working on edits now. It's just been a slow going. Plan to get it out 2021, and also plan to self-publish or publish through Grateful as Ever. Publish through Grateful Badass Books from the media company Grateful Badass. And so look for that early 2021. Jay is writing a fantasy novel. She plans to traditionally publish, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that, her fantasy novel. And then, during the holiday season, I am publishing through Grateful Badass Books a daily journal and workbook. So definitely Grateful as Ever Daily Journal and Workbook to go sort of like a companion of Grateful as Ever Daily Quarantine Notes, but one that the user can actively use themselves daily going forward through just as a daily journal. And I'm really excited about it. Hope to come out. It'll be out December of this year for the holidays. So stay tuned for the daily workbook and daily journal and workbook. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. You can purchase Grateful as Ever Daily Quarantine Notes wherever books are sold, and also gratefulaseverbook.com.